Hi, everybody. I'm here with Lauren Gia, the managing director of Macquarie Group, celebrating women in Women's Month. And, for me, every month should be Women's Month, and every month is Women's Month. But right off the bat, Lauren, tell the world, what does a managing director at Macquarie Group do? What is that?
Sure. So I'm in the commodities business, Stephen. That means oil, that means corn, that means gold. And we help our clients manage the volatility risk that comes with fluctuating prices.
Wow. The joke is so many of your peers say, LaurenGia.com, she's the bomb. And most of the people who say that happen to be male colleagues. So, what does it mean to be a woman in your specific workplace, in your specific role? Because you're a game changer.
Yes. Well, I think, finance is still a very male-dominated industry. And I think that it's one of those things where women have made so much progress through the years and have increased our representation, but we have a lot more work to be done. But I also have learned that being a woman in the industry, where it's really a sea of black and gray suits, has really made me stand out. And over time, I've learned to deal with that initial feeling of discomfort of being different, of being a minority female in a mostly male-dominated industry, to using that to my advantage and saying, hey, actually, you know what? This makes me different. This makes me memorable, and this helps me get a seat at the table. So I think, again, the industry has seen a cultural shift, and it continues to see a cultural shift. The great news is people have been so open to more conversations, more action, just more open and honest analysis of what barriers need to come down, that little by little, I think that glass ceiling is raising itself, and hopefully one day we won't even have one.
It's funny because the one thing I attribute to you is you are goal driven. I mean, you're about quality control. You have big, hairy, audacious goals, but I know you get them kind of like the way you walk a mountain, one step at a time. So on a day-to-day basis, mindful, it's performance, it's your personal goals. How do you challenge these typical gender norms at the workplace? Because I know people love you, respect you, and adore you, and look to you for leadership, which is great.
I think sometimes, I look around and oftentimes I'm the only woman in the room. And I think using that platform as, again, standing out, being one of the few females in my group, one of the few minority females at that, really gives me a platform to leverage my voice, to advocate for more representation in the workplace. And to really help younger women navigate through some of the career challenges that I faced coming up in this industry. I think I'm still trying to be myself. I don't do anything differently. Sometimes I do feel like I have to be more vocal or more present. And sometimes I feel like I have to outperform my male peers even. But at the end of the day, I think I've really learned to take what makes me different and what makes me stand out and turn that into an opportunity, again, to get invited to the table and to leverage that position to help those who are coming up behind me.
Wow, God bless you. I know on a personal role, you do a lot of mentorship, particularly with women and particularly with young girls and particularly in underserved communities. For those who are listening today, or those who are fortunate and blessed and wonderful enough to do that work, what's a critical learning you would like to share outward with our younger women who may be watching? Because I hope to share this with also younger women and young girls here at school. What's a message you'd love to send to them today?
Well, I think mentorship is so important. And I think that's exactly it, rolling up your sleeves and really having an impact in lives. I would say embrace what makes you different. Embrace yourself. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do something or that you're not as good as the next person. Having a support group and being optimistic is one way to start the journey. But also, I would say, raise up the people around you as well. For those who are trying to find their way, there's a lot of other young girls, young women who are trying to achieve similar things, and be supportive to each other. I think those are, very important characteristics for future leaders.
In the spirit of being supportive and lifting people up, is there anyone you want to shout out today? Is there a critical moment or a critical person or a critical mentor in your life that you would like to shout out and just say thanks, and we can send them the soundbite?
Well, I have to say, my first boss, she was a boss lady. I watched her pioneer, as a Latina woman through a sea of male colleagues. And, she really kind of pioneered through an industry where it was all male. She found a seat at the table doing large deals. And, importantly, she lifted myself and a lot of female colleagues up with her through her career journey. So, she's been an inspiration to me, and I've tried to emanate her role model as I've come up in my career as well.
So I know you're not one to plateau on anything. What's next? What's the big audacious goal, Lauren? What should we be looking for from you in the future?
That's a hard one, Stephen.
I'm here to ask the hard questions.
That is a hard question, but I've spent a long time building my career. It's not been easy. It's been, it's been an adventure for sure. I think my big audacious goal is really to go on the journey of motherhood next.
Wow, that's great. How exciting. Yeah. That's news. That took me. I know you're a dog mom, but that's a big leap. Congratulations. I'm excited for you. I can't wait for that to happen.
We'll be raising a baby girl of our own. So I hope to be that strong example for her as well.
That's exciting. Congratulations. And, first of all, well, not first of all, but I do want to thank you. You in particular and the Macquarie Group have been wonderfully supportive of Green Bronx Machine. And, there's a million organizations you could have chosen. Why did you choose GBM? And why is that service so important to you?
I think community service and giving back is extremely important, not just in terms of money, but really time and service. I think when you roll up your sleeves and get down and dirty, that's when you really connect with issues and really affect change. GBM has been an amazing organization to work for. I mean, in a rich country like the US, I think it's unconscionable that some of our communities still deal with basic necessities like feeding their stomachs or having access to nutrition. And to that end, the work that Green Bronx Machine has done has been phenomenal, both with you and Lizette and our team behind us. It's amazing to see that we've been able to create more just food systems, more equitable food systems, and marrying that with education so that these kids who are coming out of the program, they understand where their food is coming from. They understand what it takes to grow that food. They can feed their communities, and they're coming out with the tools that will bring societal change as they get older as well, and learning reading and math and science along the way. So,
and Lauren, you actually, one of the things that people may not know about you, and I remember when I first met you, is you actually walk the walk. You're a gardener. So for people who don't know Lauren Gio, what's your favorite vegetable?
Tomatoes, for sure.
Okay, what type? I'm going to get a little specific.
Sunsweet.
Oh, awesome sauce. Well, I want to thank you for your time today. I want to thank you for your service. I want to thank you for your leadership. And where can people who see this amazing interview get in touch with you if they want to learn more?
Please find me on LinkedIn. I'm available, and feel free to message me.
Perfect. Lauren, God bless you. Thank you so much. We'll speak to you soon. Thanks, and have a great day. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.